75 on 1, 4, 2, 3, 4.
So Davey with King, Jack. Yeah. Davey with King, Jack suited.
Okay, so Davey picks up King, Jack of clubs. Don has made it 75 with Jack 10. Pete decided to nut the hell up. Wants to make it 525 to play.
Yeah, 525. Wow.
All right, here comes Matt Damon. He's going to give himself a look. This is his best performances from all of his best movies.
Yep.
But he's honestly faced with the decision because Pete is the action player, but Pete is also the guy that likes to play any two cards and have fun.
Yeah.
I'm going to let them talk and let them have a good time. Shatter my eardrums, please, but please turn them up.
Second call for the new 2-5 Nova, holding on table 7. Glenda, JW, CC, Bird, JA, Kino, Springhead, and Alex.
There comes the Stone Cold 4-bet to 1,500. Pete snap shoves.
Wow.
Pete is all in for $3,200.
You seem too happy.
Davey literally could not get in the raise before Pete shoved all in. We could potentially play a 10K pot, a few dollars shy of 10K.
I'd have folded this to anybody else. You're a crazy guy too.
I don't have another word to say. I want to hear everything Davey has to say.
You like that? How's that look to you? That's a good card. Card is always good. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, he does show the table.
But you are a maniac. This will be the time if you have aces. Or ace king. Damn. How much more is it? I believe it's 30, a little under 3,200. There's one, there should be 3. A little over 3,200. It's another 1,500 basically to call. So there's 3, 31, 32 and change. 32, 17 to call. 3220 is their total, yeah. 1720. I think the pot odds are favorable too. I mean, I'm still up even if I call and lose. It's pretty sick to say. Dude, you're definitely gonna win. This is super sick. It'll liquidate some of the reds. Call. Damn.
JW, CC Nova, hold on. JW.
So he's really not putting on an acting performance. He's actually thinking about it. A good point to make is that he has 1,500 already in. He 4-bet to 1,500. It would be a little over maybe 1,600, 1,700 to call. What? 2,305 to call, actually. So he has a decision to make, and I'm here to see what he does.
Let's go.
There it is. Makes the call.
Got a game.
Damn, bro.
Actually, no. Dude, I think you're ahead. I think you're ahead. I think you're ahead.
Game, bro.
So Pete hasn't showed his cards. We have the advantage of seeing it, and we're going to go to a flop turn and river.
Oh my God.
Oh,
10 of clubs.
Pete picks up the nut flush draw.
10 club. No, not 8.
Are you?
Go ahead.
Oh!
What are you?
wow. What a run out that was.
Heat check.
You better be back there in 15 minutes, sir.
Could I have a
Oh, 8 4 club.
Hunter going big, opening up the king, queen of clubs one time, makes it 250 to go. Lex got a better hand, got ace jack off in the third blind. Here we go. This game has been mostly pre-flop wars between these guys. Hunter's going to make the call. King, queen suited. Heads up to the flop. Wow, what a flop. Top for Lex. Flush draw for Hunter. We might play a big one here. Put the 10 of clubs out there for Max Spain. Oh, the 10 of clubs is gone. I see it at the top. Looks like it got folded. Oh, wow. Hunter in a weird spot. Lex bets 500, and Hunter rips it. Oh, Lex snap it in there? Wow, Lex snapped it in. It looks like we're only running it once. Oh, Hunter out. Whoa, Hunter gets there. Gross. Wow, what a sick one. Nick says take Hunter's hand all day, 2 overs and a flush draw. Yeah, for sure. Oh, wow. Alexo in the backpack. Wow. Sharon Barth in the chat. What's up? Thanks for tuning in. Happy Easter.
But I think Paul pointed out the same thing you just said. It was a double pair board.
Yeah.
So
Ball's getting too deep in the Mick Ultras. Ace
yeah,
4 off.
That's
Gonna open it up.
That's exactly what's happening. Mick Ultras are starting to take hold. All right, so JDP is in there with King 8 suited. 3 players at a flop. Oh, and then but Paul does flop trip aces. King on the turn.
As long as you're not holding up the game, it's okay. 30. If you're messing up my game and you're being slow, I'm gonna be like, get off your phone. Right. That's why, like you said, when it becomes a problem.
JDP's gonna fold.
30. Call.
Oh, and there's a queen on. Oh my goodness. So a queen on the river gives Russell queens full of aces, but Paul's gonna have aces full of queens. Boat over boat. Yep. That's what's happening.
Yeah, Russell, fold, buddy. Fold, Russell, fold.
Yeah, Paul's going all in.
It's hard to fold on a boat.
have a boat, but I don't
You got ace, you got ace. No, you hate when they do that. There's no reasoning with themselves. Like,
Yep.
you just got it.
It started. Oh no.
I hate when they do that. They're like, I mean, well, if you got it, you just got to show me.
Yeah.
He shows it to you.
Yep. That's exactly what's happening right now.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man. And he does make the call, and Paul's going to show him the bad news. Burned down. Meanwhile, Paul. Yeah. Oh, no, he left. Oh, you left Curtis hanging there, Paul. Come on now. Oh, burned down just like that. Going to raise the 20, you saw. Jared's going to go ahead and make the call. Both players have the same hand. And the flop comes a king, a jack, and a 7. You have both suited ace-queen for Jared and Zach. Zach, though, does have a... has a royal flush draw, actually, does Zach.
That he does. We had a royal last week on stream, didn't we, with Jacob dealing?
I think it was like 2 or... Yeah,
Maybe
it was like 2 weeks ago. Yeah. If we do... I don't recall anyone having a 10 of clubs in their hand,
10
though.
of clubs would be dirty because Jared, obviously they have the same hand. He
Yeah.
straight, but...
It would be. 10 of clubs for science.
10 of clubs for science.
That's
not science.
That's not science.
Science sucks.
OP and the pillows combined.
I kind of get confused in these spots on what to do if I'm Zach because it's just like, I mean, I have the world, but then again, I only have ace high in this spot. It's like, what do I do? Do I check? Do I bet? So Jared's going to check.
Yeah.
Zach's going to check behind. Okay. 10 of clubs for Matt.
There it is. The royal happens for Zach. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, no. Does Jared lose a lot of money here?
Oh, man.
Oh, man. I think Jared's going to lead out. Oh, my God. Another royal on stream, ladies and gents.
In a room where it's been hit.
Yeah. I've had one table share, but it was during the...
Jared is going to lead out to 175 and the 202.
Don't get me wrong. I mean,
How much can I make it if I'm Zach here? I don't know. I really don't know. This is very dirty.
This is dirty.
This is very dirty. Keep composure.
Guys, unfortunately, though, the high hand promotion doesn't start until 8 o'clock, so...
He still gets $100 in a jacket.
He'll still get $100 and a jacket.
What do I like
But
450
But
here?
Jared, Jared with the straight.
Wow, he's gonna bet even larger.
Uh,
Does he get
larger.
called?
He did.
He got called. He got snap called.
That's the second roll.
Oh my God.
Oh wait, no. I think on the weekend, I think with it being Friday, I think the high hand is still going.
Still rolling? Maybe. You might be right.
I'm gonna double check that. Check that and
Wow,
look.
Jared just gets smoked. He snap calls it. Oh.
Yeah,
my
that's
God.
brutal.
That is so brutal. Look at that $1,600 pot. An hour into the stream. Gosh, dang.
Yeah, so it is. Yeah, I guess it is actually running still.
Run good. Yeah, they're calling in the high hand.
Yep.
Royal
So
flush.
there's the royal for Zach. Kelly Joe gonna bump it up 400. And then Lee 3 bets at the 1200.
And Michael just threw in a stack of orange.
Mm-hmm.
41.
Yeah, I mean, I get 400 in there.
What is?
Let's go.
He said, "Let's go."
Hold on, what's the bet? 41.
Yes, sir. Give me 1,000 and then 41. Oh, there you go. 41. Yes, sir. All right.
So Mike, he 4-bet the 4,100. Did Mike? Lee made the call. Let me see a 4, a jack, and a tray.
93.
Kelly Joe 1% equity.
Yeah, I think Lee's, well, You can backdoor something good, but it's getting deep.
Yeah, that's a 9,300 that Michael just threw in the middle there.
Yeah, that's all in the call for Lee here. Pot already at 18,000. If Lee calls, it's gonna be a 25K pot.
Oh boy. Oh, there it is.
Jesus. Club.
Diamond on the turn, pairing the board.
Aces are good in a scoop.
And look who it is. It's Michael again. It's Michael again.
Very good card.
Wow. That's.
Mike's up like $40,000.
Yeah.
What?
Huh. Well, moral of the story, if you just have chips, just give it to Michael. Certain hands and everything. So understand there may be some things you want to maybe go back to and watch, but it's really, really hard to sort through a 5-hour stream in trying to find certain hands and everything. Well, we're doing the work for you. So all you got to do after we archive the stream, just go into the description, into the details there, and we will have timestamps available for you to check out all the hands. And for tonight, I got 10 timestamps for you. So enjoy that viewing.
Oh, and look at this. Will has kings.
Yep. Will with kings. We got
I need a
6
5.
players in the flop here.
I need 995.
You got your 5.
Oh, Corey's going to get justice here from Will.
Yep.
Corey going to get some money back. I don't think Corey has 2K, though, but Corey's going to get some money.
Yep.
125 in the 4, 6.
Wow, that's crazy.
And your new guy Matt here with Jack 9.
Who the hell is Matt? Matt, we are all doing adulting at one star.
That's who I was just talking about.
100%.
Yep. Looks like he made the call too.
Yeah, Matt has an open end.
Yeah, he has open ender. Yep.
Corey, don't spring the trap yet, man. Please, just call, buddy. I mean, you are first to act.
Mm-hmm.
Now Corey did this with. Now listen, Corey did this with Stone Cold Air about 5 hands ago.
Yes, he did.
See what I'm saying? And Will had a hand in a set of trays. He did. He actually did it with 10-5 of diamonds. Will had a set of trays, but this time
Corey has.
Oh no, this time he coming with the bang.
Yep.
Now Will has a hand as well, so I don't think Will will be folding. And this might just price in Matt, so I don't know if Will might just even re-raise. What you gonna do, big dog?
Yeah. He's gonna fold.
No, you didn't.
Wow, Will.
No, you didn't.
Wow, folded.
Real out here looking like Ron Weasley.
Uh-huh.
That was a. I mean, my man looked like a spellcaster there.
Yeah.
You're a wizard. Will.
And meanwhile, Matt does make the call.
How you fold there though?
Deuce on the turn.
How you fold there though? How do you fold kings?
Yeah, that was wild.
Damn, man.
Yeesh.
I want to buy his jersey.
You're right.
That's discipline.
That is 100% discipline.
Good Lord.
Meanwhile, Corey's going all in here.
Wow.
Matt, who just joined the table.
Call me a fish, but I found that astounding.
Yeah.
That's a heck of a fold, man.
Yeah.
You got a player behind. I figured at minimum just call.
All right, Matt. You just joined this table now. Welcome to the game. You're in an all-in situation here.
I mean, that ain't even a hero fold. That's a Captain Underpants fold.
Yeah, this is 100%.
That's crazy, man.
100%.
He got a cape on and just straight underwear.
Yeah.
I did not think he was gonna fold.
Wild.
So what was the action? It went bet.
Yeah.
It went check, bet.
Then Corey raised the 575, which then Hiko then folded, and now Matt called here.
Yeah, it went
so,
check, bet. Matt called. Corey raised. Hiko folded. And he calls. with
Yep.
a naked ass open ender. What is this dude
Oh,
doing?
and Matt went all in.
I don't know about that one.
Matt
man.
made the call. Okay,
Will
Matt.
folded
Well,
kings.
welcome to the table.
I mean, Corey still found his double up. It just wasn't through Will.
No, it wasn't. It was through new guy.
600 more for 18.
It's from the guy who just joined the table.
Yeah, it's going to be a busy weekend.
So Felipe's going to bet 100 with 8 deuce suited. Wild Bill making the call with 10-8 offsuit. So we're head to head here. A tray, a 10, and a queen. So Wild Bill does get a pair of 10s. Felipe going to bet at 125, but Felipe does have a flush draw. And there's a spade on the turn. Felipe with the best hand, Wild Bill drawing dead.
Easy game. Build a pot, make a hand.
Wild Bill says a little suspicious.
Doesn't love it.
But he's going to make the call. Adding more value to Felipe's pot here. And the ace of clubs on the river.
That's a great card for Felipe. All the open enders get there. A lot of two-pair combos. If for some weird reason Wild Bill's just floating with some kind of weird ace, ace-jack or something like that, he just gets there. Ace-jack, ace-king. Felipe unblocks all those hands. A really great card for Felipe. Unfortunately, for Wild Bill's exact hand, it's not a great card. But it's a great card for Felipe to bet. Wow,
Oh, he
Wild
made
Bill's
the
gonna pay him off.
call.
Wow, Wild Bill's going to pay him off. Nice pot, Felipe. Gets shipped 3,100.
Yeah, talk about getting max value
Absolutely.
out of that flush.
Wow, big pot for Felipe. Wild Bill makes the call. That was wild.
That would definitely fit the moniker Wild for sure.
To ask him a question too.
I still need to tell Hunter I got the next title for his book. If he's going to be coming out with a new book.
Yeah, he's already written one.
Yeah, a few weeks back he said 4 bets the new 3 bet. I'm like, hey, that's the title of your new book right there, man.
I mean, so when you have $2 million in tournament earnings, you're a very good cash player. I don't think life can be too bad, you know.
No. Daryl asking, how do you get to play on the live stream at the best bet?
Wild Bill.
Wait a minute.
Wild Bill, go ahead and donate what you got there, big dog.
Yeah, this is incoming pain.
A 10 would be nuts. A 10 or an ace would be nuts. Look at Wild Bill. He's like, I got top pair, man, with the ace of spades. Swift Poker, realize you got Angel behind you, okay? And there's a flush draw available, straight draws. There are a lot of cards that could kill your action on the turn. But do you want to keep Angel in? Like, you want to maximize your value, right? Do you re-raise? This is all what's going on up here. I feel for him.
One thing that's not killing him is his choice in shades.
Those are nice, ain't they?
They are.
Those things are nice. My man look like, you ever seen Ready Player One?
Yes, I have.
It like them damn,
Yeah.
them damn VR shades he had on.
Definitely. Daryl, I haven't forgot about your question in the chat. I'll answer that as soon as his hand's over.
There it is. So he's going to click the all-in button.
Yep, it ripped it all in.
He says, you know what, I don't want any value from Angel. I just want her to fold. He doesn't want any flush draws in. And I don't think Wild Bill could fold for virtually anything. So we're going to get heads-up action. You got top 2 versus top. He does have a redraw to spades if he can hit one on the turn. Looks like we have a turn and a river. Oh, my God. He didn't have the redraw, and he hit it. He had the redraw to spades, and he hit it.
Wow. How about that? Wild Bill running wild, brother.
That's gross.
That is.
That's disgusting. And I, like, when I made the comment, I'm like, there's no way he can hit it. But, hey.
He did.
These are backdoor outs, and turn spade, river spade.
Yeah.
Take that one on the chest, Bruce. Take it on the chest, man.
Yeah. Keep in mind as well, On Thursday, March 17th, we're going to have $2,000 high hands every hour. It's a shared promotion between our location here in Jacksonville and in Orange Park. That's going to start at noon and run until midnight. Again, $2,000 high hand every hour taking place then. And then also keep in mind on Tuesday, everyone's favorite promotion, Table Share Tuesday, will be back in full swing this Tuesday as well, where it is table share. So whatever high hand is dealt, if you're dealt into that high hand, regardless whether you folded or if you lost the hand or whatever the case may be, you'll still get $100 out of it. So that's going to be taking place on Tuesday. So a lot of great things happening this week. Make sure you clear your schedule and you are here at Best Bet Jacksonville for all the great stuff that's taking place. So we see Mac pocket aces against Aaron B's pocket nines, and oh my goodness, they both flopped sets. Mac with a set of aces, Aaron B with a set of nines. 7 on the turn. Aaron bet, and then Mac made the call. So now, yep, the trip aces going to be better than the trip nines here, and Aaron's just betting into it. That's 100. Oh wow, jeez, Mac goes all in, and then Aaron made the call. Wow. Brutal. Brutal.
First place is a little north of $50,000.
Yep. So the actual payouts, yeah, first place is going to be taking home $51,355.
That's not bad.
That's a very good payout for first place.
I can buy a lot of Chick-fil-A with that.
Mm-hmm. Second's going to be taking home $34,236.
That's still a lot of Chick-fil-A.
Third, $25,236. Fourth place is going to be taking home a little under $19K.
Okay, so here we go with Mary here under the gun. 1 ace tray suited. Blinds are 40 and 80, so the action is going to go and fold around to her. She's going to peel it nice and slow, make sure she sees both. Adjust her cards in the box, and I'm pretty sure she'll go ahead and raise it up. Yeah, so she's going to make it 260 here, so about 3.1, 3.2x the big blind.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to fold around to Eddie. Oh,
Eddie's got, yep, ace-queen suited for Eddie.
Yeah, he's going to have ace-queen of diamonds. This is just get it in here. I mean, this is kind of where you want to be. Yeah, and there's the all-in from Eddie. So he's going to shove for $580,000. It'll fold around, and this should be heads up here for Eddie's tournament life. Obviously, I want to say he has Mary crushed here pre-flop. I mean, we'll wait for the equities to adjust, but it should be pretty much of a landslide here. So it'll fold around, and he is going to have about 60 stuff. Actually, not as crazy as I thought. But this should be a situation where Eddie should just get a double up here. I mean, she made it so big that she probably will just go ahead and call it off. We're already seeing fireworks here. Third hand at the final table. Ryan, you see this?
Yeah.
So she's going to do a little chip inventory, see how much she has if she does make the call.
And this is our third hand of the final table, too. So
this is a no-brainer for Eddie. He's just like, okay, this is what I wanted. I'm short. I have a very good hand, and I want to get it in. All right, so she's going to make the call. This is for Eddie's tournament life. He quickly shows ace-queen of diamonds. She shows ace tray of hearts. And realizes she's in bad shape here pre-flop. We go to a flop.
Oh.
And she flops him dead. There's no way he can improve. Queen for pain on the river. And she just flops a wheel.
Wow.
So heads up out there, guys. I just got handed the list of the bounties so far, what the bounty pool is going to look like.
Ooh, nice.
for tomorrow's day 2 of the 1680 Mystery Bounty main event. There's going to be one 50K, one 25K, one 15K, 5 10K bounties,
Nice.
5 5K bounties. Looks like 8 or 9 2Ks, about 12 1Ks, and 5 $500 bounties. Oh, the rest of them are going to be $500 bounties. Lots of $500 bounties.
Lots of them.
There was a page 2. Strong. So 150K, 125K, some 15s, some 10s, some 5s, some 2Ks, a bunch of 2Ks, a bunch of 1Ks.
And that's what we have. That's what we have so far.
We still have time. You still got about 2 hours to jump in this thing. Like we said, you got to the end of the dinner break. They're going to go on dinner break in about an hour. You have till the end of the dinner break to max late reg that thing and put some money in that prize pool, in that bounty pool. Let's get another 50K bounty in there.
That would be nice.
Meanwhile, back in PLO, 9's full for Brooks. Wow. Johannes with just a Johannes with 3s. Gross.
Yeah. 8 on the turn. That is effectively going to put Johannes dead. Can't improve. Can't catch up.
Somebody must have folded the other 3. He could still make quads.
Bet a 450 from Brooks Exotic.
Johannes looks like he just almost knows, like he just has a bad feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Brooks hammers it here on the turn. Goes full pot. Johannes only got about 800 left. He knows if he calls here, he's probably going to have to put it all in on any river. Jared M. at 420 in the chat. Yeah, it's a swingy game. That can definitely happen. I've seen it lots and lots of times. I've seen it go both ways.
Yeah, we were actually just talking about that maybe like 10, 15 minutes ago. How things can swing in an instant.
Johannes going to make the call here.
Looks like he is.
Brooks already counting that money.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Yeah, Johannes going to have to put the rest of it in on just about any river.
10 on the river.
I think he has a 10 in his hand. Yeah,
he
makes
does.
Trays full of 10s.
Trays full of 10s versus 9s full of trays. Yeah, this is going to be brutal. Yeah, snap call from Brooks Exotic.
Brooks didn't come all the way down here to fold top boat, man.
No, he did not.
I guess second boat now. Second boat on the river.
This is for you, Brooks.
Oh, no.
Chris going to hit him with the...
Get him.
Chris going to hit him with the proud to be an American here.
I'm ready to show my hand, ready to take a stand. Wait on a sign above, and I am ready, ready. 'Cause I just live for the game. 'Cause I just live for the game. 'Cause I just live for the game.
Oh, that's a lot of money.
You want to do
But
that?
I give mine too. You put twice and we split the rest. I'm done with that. I'll do that. I'll do that, but I get mine too. You guys split the pounds. Are you done with that? Let's do it.
That's your best.
That's actually good for you guys because
I'm
you get
not
the
doing
odds.
that. I'm not doing that because I have pretty much the same stack as him. So I'm not
Mathematically,
doing that. Like there's no way that he gets 2 and I don't.
No, you don't be putting it like
There's no way right now. I have 1.8 million, so there's no way that I would take less than. I would do one each, but I'm not going to.
Yes. Yes.
Right, there's no way.
Yes.
All right, guys, welcome back. We are getting set now. Final table will be getting going here in just a couple minutes from now. We will be having intros as well as who our final 8 is. There's Arlie right now. We'll take it right to him.
To the final table of the 16 because the numbers mystery bounty main event. I'm Arlie Johnson. We're having a great time here tonight, and we are now down to the final table of our 1680 mystery bounty main event. Want to introduce our players to you who have made it down this far. Congratulations to all of them, of course. Let's introduce you from seats 1 around to seat 9. In our 1 seat, he is from Sanford, Florida. Everyone with one exception is from the state of Florida in this final table. He has a chip count of 1,115,000. Please welcome Gil Levy. All claps for everybody. Maybe everybody.
Local favorite.
In the 2 seat, he hails from St. John's, Florida. His chip count is 1,320,000. A round of applause for Nick Rayo.
Fuck you.
From the 3 seat, he is from Port Orange, Florida. He has a chip count of 1,275,000 in chips. This is Justin Swilling.
Okay, so just name the muscles.
In our 4 seat, at a chip count of 990,000. From right down the road, down I-10 from Tallahassee, Florida.
Yeah, buddy.
This is Charles Lonays. We're going to skip the 5 seat and move on to the 6 seat. He is from Jacksonville, Florida. Chip count of 810,000. Please welcome Jason Lee. Our 7 seat is also from Jacksonville. Currently the short stack, but those things can change. All of you know that. 530,000 in chips. Please welcome Jason Cummings. In our 8 seat, this is our chip leader. He is also our bounty accumulation winner. He is from Jack's Beach.
Hey, not total prize.
In the onesie, please welcome Russ Quick. And rounding out the field, 2nd overall in chips, and our lone non-Florida representative from Huntersville, North Carolina, chip count of 1,770,000. Put your hands together for Tyler Phillips. Before we tell you what's ahead for the bounties and what is remaining, I will say that whoever finishes out in 8th place, whoever is eliminated next, they will receive $10,269,000. But of course, all of you are playing for the top spot. 1st place and trophy for $81,245,000. is what is at stake for first place. I also want to give you a quick bounty update. There are 8 bounties left, obviously, for the 8 of you. We have 3 bounties remaining at value of 500. We have 3 more bounties with a value of 1,000 remaining, but we have 2 big ones still to go. We still have one $10,000 bounty, and we still have one $15,000 bounty. So there's still plenty to play for. Aside from just finishing between first and 8th, there's still a couple of great prizes in the bounties. All right, we are ready to go. Jacob is your dealer. Jacob appropriately put the button in the 2 seat. We are ready to go with blinds at 20,000. 10,000 small blind, 20,000 big blind. Good luck. Shove up and deal. Are you good there, Arlie? Retake.
Hey guys, we're back. And Arlie had a amazing and beautiful intro. He struggled towards the end because obviously a little inside game between us. We kind of had a small
we had a little small
food wager on where the button would land, and it landed it landed in the 2 seat. And Arlie won, so when he said the button appropriately landed in the 2 seat, yeah, cool. You're the man. So the button appropriately landed in the 2 seat, like he said, and we just couldn't help but laugh about it because Arlie won. He guessed that the button would in the 2 seat, and he beat us all.
Yeah, he was like one of the last people to choose the button placement too.
That was funny. That was real funny.
Rightfully in the 2 seat.
Yeah. So Johnny's gonna take that trophy off with him. That'll be out of the camera angle, but it is close to us, and we will give that to whoever is last standing in this final group of 8. They have all played it out until the very end. We are at the first hand in the final table. Charles looks down at ace, queen, offsuit. And,
yeah, waking up with it in the big blind. I could see a 3-bet. He's been raising quite a bit, so I don't see why he would stop here.
No, there's no reason to.
Especially when you have a open from Russ +2 and then a button flat. We got to make it like 300, 350 here. But it looks like he's just going to flat. Come along for the ride.
I got 3.
This is the very first hand of the final table. Congrats to these 8 players who made it. It's a tough feat.
Yeah.
Wow, and really, like, Charles here. Ace, queen, bluffs, top pair.
Yep. Russ went ahead and changed his attire. He's now wearing his marijuana onesie. That is actually his own, very own. You can pick it up on his online store. If you do want the link to that, I can get it for you. But
absolutely. Russ is always a supporter of us as in dealers, and he's a very nice guy, so absolutely. Check out his stuff.
So the turn is a 7 of diamonds. It's going to give Nick a gutter and the queen high flush draw. Charles still with top pair, no diamonds, but that's not going to stop him from betting. I think he bet close to
2 and a Q, it looks like.
250,000, and then Nick snap moves all in.
Wow, just snap moved in.
This is so sick.
You see that the top 9 outs. Yeah, this is a gross spot. I mean, Nick putting all the pressure on very first hand of the final table. This is gross.
And I think this is for the chip lead, no?
This is for the chip
lead. Yeah.
And this is for Charles's tournament life. And like, you want to get it in at the very top of your range. You want to get it in with the very best available hand. And there's really no way to not feel good about the hand you have here. Yeah, he's not going to give it
Wow, he wants to give it away.
Yeah, he wanted to fish. He wanted to fish for some information, but that wasn't going to work. Nick is solely focused on the hand.
Man, yeah, Nick is semi-bluffing, right?
Yeah, he has a gutter and a queen-eye flush draw, so he's not necessarily bluffing, but
I mean, he still has 26% equity. He knows he's behind, though. Yeah.
He knows he's behind.
This is why the bounty matters.
Yeah, this is also for bounty, so a huge implication.
So still 15K as a top bounty right now, so getting all those bounties definitely plus EV.
Charles is definitely taking his time with this decision. I mean, it's for his tournament life. It's for his seat at the table. So take your time, sir. Take your time. Big decision. Obviously, Nick wants to take the pot down outright. He doesn't want to get a call.
He doesn't want to get called here. I mean, if you look at it too, if Charles folds, he has less than 25 bigs after if he were to fold.
And I think that's what's kind of holding him up. He has 250K dead.
And also understand it's also still very deep.
Yeah, I mean,
25 bigs is
it is a
still
ton.
workable
Yeah,
stack.
it is a ton for sure. I mean, nowadays like 8 bigs is a workable stack. It's
40-minute blinds.
Yeah,
I mean, that's plenty of time.
Plenty of time. I agree. But I don't
he
think he
wants
can
to
lay
fold.
it down.
He wants to
He
fold
wants
so
to so
bad.
bad. He calls.
All right,
Nick, 9 outs to
Yeah.
win this pot.
This is for Charles's tournament life. Top pair, top kicker versus a gutter.
What
and
a
queen
sick!
high
What a
flush draw.
great call out of Charles here.
We have one river card and one river card only for all the chips.
And he binks it. King on the river for the gutter ball and all the chips.
He gets there in the worst way
Oh
possible.
my goodness. 2.4 million.
Yeah, he hits the
red king.
Gutter.
Oh
hits
my god, the gutter ball, Nick, you psycho.
Gets it in.
Gets it in
Gets
behind.
it way behind.
Oh yeah.
3 to 1 dog. Oh my goodness. That feels so bad for Charles. He
That's
hasn't
the first
caught- oh.
hand. He ain't got.
That's the first hand.
His seat isn't warm yet.
Nick is insane.
He's absolutely stunned.
He snap shoved that turn too, just like no hesitation. That was wild. Wow, Nick just rewarded with aggression right there. Holy.
What a sick
right.
freaking game.
New chip leader, guys.
And number 1, Nick, 2.4 million with 83K up top.
He can't believe it. He's
oh
stunned.
my goodness, he's still sitting there. I mean, I would be too, but oh my
Yeah, he got
goodness.
chipped by quite a bit.
Wow, wow, wow.
This is why I don't play tournaments. I'm gonna let Eddie sit down. This is why I don't play tournaments. You see this? This is mess. I'll catch y'all later.
Wow, oh wow, first hand. Oh my goodness, it's so gross. Nick's a sicko. Last time he made this final table, I believe he chopped it 4 ways with other people, so Nick runs really well. All right, guys, and we do have a little special guest commentator now coming in and joining us.
Guest commentator, he is our resident
He is a
commentator.
resident. You're definitely correct.
10,000 left.
Hey guys, it's Eddie Marskowski here.
Left. Nick, are you ready? You want to wait for the hand?
That was an exciting first
Right
hand.
now. Here's the pick.
Go ahead.
Let's raise it to 55.
Okay. Bring it to you.
Yeah, we got
You want me to?
we got Eric
Open it.
or Eddie in the box. This should be a great time. Eddie, very great tournament pro, as most of you know.
Except for this series, though. I think you bubbled final table twice, yeah?
No, I haven't made it final. One was out in 3 hands.
Gotcha.
And then I,
Ace 3, ace queen.
It's out.
Ugh.
then I bubbled.
Nick Rayo received.
Got 9 spin another one, and then
$500.
Yeah, that was very rough, guys.
pulled here. What do we got left?
So it looks like Charles is out in 8th place. He's guaranteed 10.8K. Nothing to ride home about. You know, we're okay with that. 10K locked up. I believe the next payout is 13K. So we're looking good, guys. We're looking good. These guys are locked in. We still have a 15K bounty left. We have a 10K bounty left. Multiple 500s. I think there's one 1,000 left. So lots to still be earned out here.
Okay, so 15K is our biggest bounty left.
Yes, it is. 115, 110.
All right, good with Ace King.
Yeah, looks like he's going to open her up.
Nick isn't going to be going anywhere.
Makes it 55K to go. Nick in there with the 2 black 7s. Going to call quickly.
Hey, if it happens again, Corey's got a pick for you, though.
Scott McDonald in the best bet chat says, what was the buy-in for this? 1680.
Yeah, 1680 was the buy-in.
1680 buy-in, 500 goes to the day 2 bounties. We got a day 2 bounty prize pool of around 200,000.
Yeah, it was a good turnout. We had 405 people. A lot of bounties. 50K drawn in the middle of the day. It's good. It's good.
Yeah.
That's what I was worried about most was it being pulled like the very first one, and then kind of sucks all the energy out of the room.
You know who had the very first
Oh,
one?
that was you. That was you. You still pulled a good one though, right?
I was hoping to suck all the energy out of the room.
Yeah, you're like, screw all of
I
you.
was wanting people to just get up and leave. After midnight. No, I'm happy with my 5K though. Pulling 5K is pretty sweet.
Check one. And around we go.
Kind of a scary board here for Nick Sevens. He's the 5th best pair on the board. But Gil only with ace king here. Let's see if Nick could extract any value. I think this is just a semi bluff, right? Hunter, be good. Good job today. See you tomorrow, bro. Well, I won't see you tomorrow, but I'll see you next week. Yeah, be good, bro.
No, no semi-bluff. This is just a bluff. He doesn't know he has the best hand.
And he's going to get it through. Nick picking up another one. He's sitting at 2.59. He's doing all right.
Nick has had a roller coaster day. I got to his table and played a good amount of the day with him, and he was up and down from 600 to 200 to 600, back down. This is his peak for sure.
Yeah,
I mean, 2.5 million.
Hard to beat that.
He stays active, you know. He likes to play pot.
Yeah, he's a roller coaster of a player, right? He definitely likes to get in hands. Doesn't like to fold too much. But I'm excited. What do you think about this cast of final tables? A lot of regulars here, I think.
This is gonna be fun to watch. I mean, Russ right there is like,
absolutely.
he brings a lot of entertainment value to the table. And you know, just I know Nick's gonna play a lot of hands. Russ is gonna play a lot of hands. Jason's gonna play a lot of hands. So this one's gonna be fun.
Yeah, that should be a great time. I'm excited for it. I'm a big tournament player myself, so I like to watch this type of atmosphere.
Yeah, this is a big one. I mean, this is you know, 80K up top. This is no slouch.
Yeah, 81K up top. It's good.
Main event, but you know, so you know, this is there's a lot on the line here. These guys are trying to play their A+ game, so it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, and these guys are playing relatively deep. I mean, most of them have like around 1.1 to 2.5 mil. And it's only a 10-20K right now, so they're playing relatively deep right now.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of play. We got there's lots of chips in play, and they got here somewhat quickly, so there's plenty of play.
Yeah, I was really surprised to see final table in less than 7 hours. I was thinking we might go till midnight, but it's looking around 9 or 10 o'clock.
Okay, Nick's going to be opening up the ace-3 off. Really getting after it here with this chip lead.
Yeah, in really early position. Looks like Jason's just going to elect a call here in the cutoff. Jack 10 suited. Would you like to see more pressure by Jason here and raise a little bit since Nick opens up quite a bit?
Jason really can't 3-bet with his stack size. You know, he doesn't want to 3-bet.
Sure,
he
I guess he does
ever
have 700K.
fold. His hand's too good. Like, you can 3-bet bluffs here. You want to 3-bet.
Understood.
King Jack off, so you can easily just fold that when they raise. But if you get 4-bet, you hate it because you had a really good hand.
Yeah,
you know.
and then yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Really good flop for Jason to go ahead and take on the flop.
Top pair open-ended. Can't ask for much more.
How's that voice now?
Yeah, Jason's had quite a roller coaster of a time. He came in with like about 500K, chip leader, dwindled down to 44K, got his way back up to 600K, just roller coaster of a day. And now he's a short stack, but I mean he's here for a reason.
Yeah, I've heard some of the wild pots he was involved in.
Against
him
Russ.
and Russ just
Him and Russ
battling over
battling.
there. That must have been fun for the viewers as well.
Yeah, I was dealing most of it. It's very fun.
So Russ is going to open King 10 here on the button. Tyler flatting ace queen. This is I would say an irregular flat with a button open, especially somebody as wide as Russ. You'd like to go ahead and 3-bet because and really think your hand is the nuts. But you know he doesn't want to play some really big pots with Russ. Maybe he doesn't want to 3-bet and get you know Russ, who's going to be calling like 100% of his 3-bets and just going to be able to play in position against him. So taking a somewhat passive route. Now, if he is going to play like this, I do like this. He's going to call a bet when Russ bets. When Russ c-bets here, he's going to come along. Too good to think Russ can just have us beat. Yeah, looks like Tyler's going to take this one down. Even if Russ bluffs, I don't.
Yeah, I don't think it's getting past Tyler.
Got it, yeah. Unless he goes monstrous.
Yeah, unless he bets 500K big
in the middle.
I mean, what's a bet that Russ could get him off Tyler's hand?
I mean, I could see. Yeah, I could see Tyler heroing up pretty wide.
Almost everything, yeah.
So I wouldn't. Yeah, it's a pretty good check there by Russ not to even go for it.
Yeah, we'll take that for sure.
Tyler gets you know, medium-sized pot there.
He eclipses 2 milli with that pot.
That would have been a tough hand to play versus Russ. Had he 3-bet, Russ calls, and then boom, now he's out on an island on the 6 high, 7-8 run out.
Yeah, he would have c-bet, and if Russ raises him, he's just dead.
And if, anytime Russ wants to go ahead and bluff, he probably would have just won. So slow playing pre-flop could have won him some chips.
Absolutely. It's cool to see like a way that I would expect to play ace queen out of position there versus how Tyler did. So it's cool. I like that.
Oh yeah, there are ICM considerations being made here. You know, you don't want to punt off, you know, your stack and finish in 7th place when you have a stack that's worth, you know, 4th place money.
Absolutely.
These considerations have to be made, and honestly, we know Russ is a bit of a wild card. You know, like so you could easily get stuck in a pot where you get in 50 bigs versus Russ button versus small blind just with ace queen. But you know, anyone else, it just wouldn't happen that way. But so you know, I don't mind taking the just the cautious route. And you know, if Russ has hands like ace 3 off, ace 2 off, these trashy aces, they're likely just going to fold to a lot of his 3-bets. And now you know, hands where you had him dominated, you don't even get to play. So this actually keeps in all of his super wide range.
Yeah,
you just got to be really confident with your play post flop, and I think Tyler is. Looks like Russ opens the Jack 9 here. Tyler flats button with King Jack suited. Gil comes along from the small with we don't know yet.
Looks like goes fold, and Russ picks it up.
Russ flopping a 9, gonna bet out, take it down. Daryl in the best bet chat says, "Congrats, Eddie. Thank you very much."
Yeah, not too bad of a day for Eddie.
Yeah, I'll take it. That was a nice pull coming out the gate.
How'd you like the concept of this bounty tournament?
Oh,
this mystery bounty.
I love it. I mean, I was one of the only people. I don't know how many people tried to bag twice, but I didn't see too many that were even tried.
Yeah, you were one of 2 people that did it. I was surprised
one of 2 that did it, but even like I only know one other guy that even tried. So.
Yeah, I think people are a little confused on what we meant by double bagging and eliminating yourself as a bounty. So I think next time there's probably going to be way more entries.
Yeah, I think it's definitely more, people understand more now. I had actually played one, played 2 before in Vegas at the Wynn. Actually, they didn't have the double bag thing, but I just knew how much energy that brought the second day,
Oh,
and
for
like
sure.
how much
The
it
250K up top
yeah,
one? Yeah.
and how much it changed, play. Like, your strategy's different now. All ins are going to be getting called way at a much higher frequency than before.
Way more often, right?
Because there's just so much extra added value with going and spinning the wheel. So I wanted to have a shot for sure, and glad I did.
Absolutely,
paid
yeah.
off.
All you ask for is a chance, right?
Yeah,
That'd be
exactly.
sweet. But I have heard maybe in the Winter Series we might be running one of these. Hint, hint, who knows?
Oh, these things are very popular. I don't see them. I don't know why you would run that went this successful and then not do it again.
Absolutely.
So I'm sure they're coming soon.
Looks like Nick's gonna open up things with the ace-9 off to 80K on Z button. Has it been Nick's button every single time?
Classic shows the ace.
He's like, yeah, this was my bad card. Looks like we got a couple Tyler fans in the chat. What's up, guys? Hope you guys are doing all right. Thanks for tuning in. We got Chase coming in. A little dealer change. What bounties have been pulled? What's left? So I believe there's a 15K. There's a 10K. I believe there's 1K, and then like 5 or 6 500s. Or yeah, 5 or 6 500s left. So there should be 7 bounties. So I think it's I guess it'd be 4 500s left. Still 15K up top there. 10K up top too. Is feeling pretty darn good.
Nick opening the Queen-9 suited here. 4X. Wow, 2 9s for Jason.
How do we like a flat
Just
against
calling.
Nick
I
here?
want to just get it in.
Yeah, we just rip it in here, I would imagine.
I just want to get it in. I don't want to invite anyone else in, and I don't want. I'm really fine with if Nick has a hand that has me beat. Let's, oh well.
Yeah, I guess, I mean, you have the short stack behind, so, but I would love to get it in here at 9s.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like it's a risky route, but honestly, it's the safest route because you don't have a lot of leverage in this hand.
Sure.
You're out of position versus the guy who has the most chips. He can just punish you.
Yeah, he's gonna be betting almost every flop.
So let's just get our 9s in when they're just this is the most likely time that they're going to be ahead pre-flop. We know this guy's. He just opened the ace-3 off, a couple hands ago. And he's opening super wide, half the deck nearly. Pocket 9s is in great shape against half the deck. So if somehow he has a hand we're flipping in, it's not a terrible situation. We knew we were going to have to get in one of those.
Yeah, looks like he goes check on the flop, and now it's gonna invite Jason to bet out here with his 9s.
See, this is like weird. Like you don't know what to do.
Yeah, you're in a very awkward situation. Interesting enough, though, Jason seat 7. Jason had 430K, and he had ace-3 off. Would have been an interesting spot if he shoved or decided to shove there. Less than 20 bigs.
Yeah, I like his fold. I mean, when the short stack small blind comes along, he's got to have a pretty tight holding.
Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, that makes sense. Wow, is that an all-in from Jason?
I love it. I love it. If you're gonna end up here, don't just check it back. I actually try to rep something. You don't want those queens to.
Yeah, absolutely. Wow, what a great rip out of Jason there on the
well
river.
Played, Raul. Really,
yeah, it worked out.
Another one that played it somewhat passive pre-flop, but was able to navigate through the hand and find path to victory. Actually, even won more chips. So
yeah, it's fun to see that post flop is the way people are winning these hands. It's very fun to see.
Not surprising. 3-betting the big stack, seems like an intimidating thing.
Sure.
But in reality, the big stack is opening more than everyone else.
Yeah, way wider.
Okay, Nick with a real hand here.
Pocket tens here. Gonna 3-bet it to 150.
Yeah, I think Tyler's gonna have a fold. Fine with the open under the gun, but not a hand we can really defend to.
Yeah, it looks like Russ wants to get involved. What does he have here? Oh, the 5-4 suited.
Oh, Russ cold call. What is this? Cold
calling a 3-bet
from the big blind.
Yeah. I mean, you said it when we started. These. Oh my God, he flops quads.
4 10s here for Nick.
Oh my
Let's see if he can get a chip out of Russ. Oh, he bets.
You said that Russ and Nick would be battling. None of them like to fold, and he's gonna come along.
Oh boy, this is trouble.
Oh, he spikes a 5.
This is big trouble. Russ calls the flop bet with a 4-5 of clubs.
He's gonna lead out on the turn here. Oh no. 300.
Oh, torch. Nick is singing right now.
Oh, let's just flat here, Nick.
Let's see how does Nick Hollywood this? Okay, this guy just led into me.
Just like, oh, please have that.
He really hopes he has a flush.
He's gonna raise. Wait a second. He's hoping he has the flush already completed. Oh no. Wouldn't you want like a ace of hearts to float for the river?
These guys are so deep. I don't hate it. If he has any kind of those big hearts, he's gonna call.
Yeah, he's gonna call him most of the time, and he shows the quads.
You just really hope that the guy just turned the flush.
Yeah, I guess it makes sense.
Get in as much as you can. If Russ was shorter and would likely had less than a pot size bet, I see calling the turn because then now Russ can just jam river even as a bluff.
Sure.
But these guys were so deep. He's like, I want to get in. I would like to somehow get all in if I can. Let me get.
Yeah, try and get in as soon as possible.
The pot's going to be like $1 million, so I can jam river, and it's not a massive bet.
That makes sense. Wow, what a flow by Russ on the flop just to hit a 5 like that.
Yeah, these are some of the lines, the interesting and entertaining lines we're going to be seeing from Russ.
Yes, Russ is Russ is a psycho, but he's good.
Russ, one of the high stakes cash regulars here. Former neighbor of mine, really nice guy.
Really?
I like Russ. Russ is a good guy.
Russ is a great guy for sure.
He's a wild man and a wild card player.
Yeah, he put on the onesie. You see everybody in the Facebook chat is like, oh, take it off. It's obviously bad luck. They're covering up the lavender. And look at this. He's coming in there, the queen deuce.
You don't know what bad luck is.
So it looks like we are heads up with Gus and Gil here, or Russ and Gil here. Russ with the queen deuce suited, the Israeli run. Looks like it goes check on the turn here. Little 4 clubs on the river. Russ is gonna check, and Gil has a lot of showdown value. He's just going to check back his ace high, and ace high is good.
Russ doesn't even try to take a stab at it.
Very surprising.
Feels like a big bet, or even a medium-sized bet would have taken that one down at any point.
Yeah, especially with Russ's image. It's his board, right?
Right, exactly. He just called the 3-bet with the 4-5.
With queen deuce and doesn't even try. Yeah, true. Thank you so much for the kind words, Lisa. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Hope to see you around some more. It's been it was a great event for sure. Great turnout. A lot of people from out of town came by and said hi, and it was great. It's a fun time.
Justin's open to 55. Russ calls ace-7 off on the button. Now Gil with the real hand in the big blind. 3-bet to 225. Okay. It's a big percentage of his stack that the other player should take note here. Very unlikely for this to be a bluff. Yep, both players fold. You are watching a 1680, that's $1,680 tournament, Mystery Bounty here at Best Bet in Jacksonville, Florida. I'm Eddie Marskowski, alongside Kirk over here on the ones and twos.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Got a big main event here. Final table, 7 people left. 81K up top.
Tyler opens the button, gets called by Nick in the big, checks back the ace-high flop with his ace, bets the turn, or it looks like Nick leads the turn. Tyler calls. Nick checks the 7 on the river, gets a little showdown value. Now Tyler gonna go thin here. Let's see, 290 in the middle. Let's see what he goes. Oh, just
gonna, yeah. Seems like he wants to play a little bit more conservative right now.
I like a small bet there for sure.
Yeah, I think so too.
Very unlikely Nick has an ace and just decides to shut it down on the river.
Maybe he was thinking some weird 2-pair gets there.
Still no reason to shut it down.
Yeah, I
If
agree.
it does,
I like a bet there too. Superman asks, how many entries were in this tournament? We had 405 total players in this entry, in this tournament. We had 3 day ones. So spread that out amongst, yeah, 405 players. It's pretty sweet. Had a bunch of satellites running, little 360 satties to get in. So some of these players, who knows, might have bought in for only $360.
Yeah, I satted him.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
What place did we end up getting, Eddie?
I got 23rd.
Ah, okay, not too bad. Little final 3 tables.
There's another. I got it. I lost a big one with Tyler. Ace King all in versus Ace Queen.
Oh.
He hit Broadway on me. But at least he's doing my chips well. Made it here to the final table.
That's true. At least he didn't donk it off from. Oh wow, Nick here gonna bet very large. It looks like.
Gil just trying to get away with a little button open. Look, he said, "I want to play the 4-5-2," and Nick says, "No, no, no." And when you see when he puts this much money in, and that means he's not concerned with how much the big blind had. This is just always going to be big value hand looking to get all in.
Yep, and he does show it.
Yep. He wants to keep winning these pots. He wants them to continue just folding to him. He'll be aggressive enough that he's not going to have it every time. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
Trying to convey that. No, guys, I just always have it.
I literally always have
it. Every hand, man. Just keep folding. Ace King. Good read. Good read.
Ace X every single time. I mean, it seems to be working very well. He's up over, I think, 3 mil now. He's doing all right. All right, Tyler's going to open up things with the ace-3 suited. And now Gil in the cutoff with ace-jack of spades. Just going to limp in.
Ace 9-7 here. Both players flop top pair.
Tyler's not going to c-bet this flop. Instead, he's just going to check.
Well, it's going to be forced to pay off at least one
Call
street.
one more street. And he's going to quickly call. Deuce of diamonds here on the turn. Doesn't change too much. Oh, and he spikes 2 pair on the
wow.
river.
Wow.
How much can we bet here for Tyler? Like a little 100K? Maybe even less than that, 80K?
Oh, he went all in. He's going to get snap called. Yeah.
I bet 200K
Oh,
and
no.
a snap.
Never mind. It was just 200. What was the pot? 250. So
250.
He bet 200.
Yeah,
pretty,
just about
pretty
pot.
big bet. Yeah.
Yeah, very large. Wow. Binks it there on the river. If Gil were to bet it on the turn, do you think Tyler would go away? Probably not, right?
No, no.
I think we see another
It
one.
would have to be a very hefty bet, and even then, it's, you know,
Yeah, I think it's just cooler. We just lose there.
tough. Yeah. It would have been a pretty good fold if Tyler makes it. Not saying that he wouldn't have, because I mean, when the guy fires twice,
Yeah, looks
but
looks
yeah,
pretty strong.
still very, very tough. And like, if he sizes anything around half pot or less, that's getting called.
Yeah.
So it would have had to have been a big bet.
Yeah, I mean, he bet 50K on the flop, so he's probably betting like 120, 125, something
That's-
around the
I
range.
think-
Yeah, he's definitely getting called.
I don't think Tyler's hero folding for that price.
Yeah, he's probably saved money not betting the turn there. Justin's been quiet this final table, but I mean, he was crushing. I think he had like 5 or 6 bounties, 4 or 5 bounties, something like that. A lot of bounties
You make it here.
between
There's
these players.
likelihood you got some bounties.
Yeah, actually, fun fact, Charles, who was the 8th place eliminated, did not have a bounty.
Yeah, yeah. I played with him a good part of the day. He was short stack all day and just won his all ins.
He made it to the feature table, and then he was sitting at like 800K the most of the night. He was doing all right. He was just chilling.
No, he got up. At my table, he was the short stack the whole time.
Oh, really? And then
Every
just-
time he got in, he would just find a way to win it.
Biggest thing about tournaments, right? Got to win your flips.
Hey, the runouts are everything. You know?
Yeah.
Wait for runouts, and then you just hope to win it.
You're like, please. Like, I might be 95% favored, but I don't feel good anyways. So it looks like the blinds and antes are up now. Now we're at 15, 25, 25. And just like that, Jason is all in.
All right, folded him in the small blind. Queen 8's a pretty good hand. When you're short stack like this, let's go with it. Shoves it in. Russ can't call.
It's funny because when I was dealing to Russ, obviously the bounty implications were there. It still is, but Russ was calling off King 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. You know, just all these hands. Just because I mean, he had the biggest stack.
Yeah, that's the thing.
He's a
is
chip
when
leader.
When it's 20% or less, of your chip of your stack, you can really do some gambling. But,
Yeah, absolutely.
when you're getting hit with half your stack, or even a third at this point, it's like, all right, I gotta.
It's brutal. Yeah.
These decisions, and honestly, it's a really big thing that the 50K and the 25K are gone.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
know, like it's not as valuable as it once was.
Yeah. I mean, 15K is still pretty nice.
Yeah, right. But if you
But,
if you
yeah.
average them all up, it's probably only worth. I mean, I don't know, 2K, maybe less.
Yeah,
But
it makes sense.
I don't know exactly. Well, it's more than 2K. But not too much, maybe.
Not
4.
too much. And now these guys are playing for no less than 13K if they get eliminated.
Right. So these pay jumps are.
Yeah, the pay jumps are
much
massive.
much more valuable than the cards at this point.
Yeah, a couple short stacks. Looks like a couple people sitting at like 600K, and then the rest around 1.4, 1.3. Then you have Nick here at 3 milli.
Steve Frazier in YouTube chat saying, "I love Russ's hoodie. He's a legend."
Russ is an absolute legend. He told me you could buy one at his shop online.
Oh, okay. There you go. We need the name of that so we can.
Yeah,
plug
we
it for
do.
him.
I think Adonis is gonna go find it out for us one.
All right. Tyler limps in the small blind with a suited queen. Gil checks the big. All right, both players flop a little something here.
A little something something. Gil with an open ender. Tyler with bottom pair. And just like that, Gil turns top pair.
Now Tyler also has gut shot 89, gives him a straight. So he's going to make the fold. I like it. Very unlikely for the short stack to be bluffing twice off his short stack. Gil wants to keep his stack more than Jason right now. That's kind of the game they're playing. So he doesn't want to give up any unnecessary chips. And those decisions he made were rather quick. So bluffs usually take some time to think.
Wow, Jason, the short stack, waking up with kings here. Gonna make it 75K to go,
Wow.
3xing it, and doesn't get any action to go along with it.
Somewhat big, you know, full 3x off a short stack.
Yeah, that's pretty strong, isn't it?
Indeed.
So, I want to ask, as of recent, like maybe a year, maybe 2 years ago, I've seen much more min clicks than, you know, I've ever usually seen. Usually it's like 3x, 4x. But what's the case for that? Why are people min clicking?
Pre-flop, you mean?
Yeah, pre-flop.
Well, that's GTO play. Honestly, we're just the larger we open, we're losing too many
Losing too
chips.
much value out of it.
We don't need to. We get the same amount of information.
That makes sense. Okay.
You know, honestly, the hard truth of it, and it's gonna hurt a lot of people's ears, but you know, the large opens are just it's just a form of risk aversion. Like, these people are somewhat risk averse. Like 2x seems scary to them because they're like, oh, the big blind's gonna call with anything.
Sure.
Who cares? Let them.
Yeah, you want them
like,
in, right?
Like, that's, you know, then
That makes sense.
Learn how to play flops. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, okay, let him call with anything. Like, I don't want him folding anything. I'm
Yeah, you're opening for a reason,
I'm
right?
opening a small range, and he's calling a wide range. This is good for me. I'm going to have the best hand much more often than he is. I'm not afraid of this. I'm not afraid to play a pot. I'm not afraid for my jacks to get outdrawn. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
I can play accordingly.
That makes sense. Okay. I've always wondered. So, like, when I was growing up, my dad, also poker dealer, big tournament player. He's just like, you know, the way I tell is like 3x, 4x, everything. But that definitely makes sense. High risk for not much reward. That makes sense.
And like, if we 4x and big blind calls, and then now we got to c-bet something like, if they
Some
c-bet,
ridiculous
if they
big
c-bet
amount.
6 bigs, which is, you know, just a little more
That's
than
a
they're
lot.
a little more than open. You put 10 bigs in this pot. Like, you don't have a stack big enough to where you can be bluffing often at all. And if you can't bluff often at all, that means you're going to be able to be exploited to having two good hands, and people can make easy folds. You want to be able to have, you know, as many bluffs as you do value hands in your range, and taking advantage of sizing is really one of the key factors to be able to do that. Sounds like my volume is still messed up. We might need to work on that.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and see something.
How's that now, guys? Any better? YouTube saying they can hear fine.
I've been curious what you were done 5-3 by you. It's been like 225.
like Tyler opens up 2 jacks, 50K.
Justin's going to call, which is going to invite Jason to call here.
Justin just wanting to play a hand. It's been a while. I haven't said his name yet. He wants to get in there. The little 9-8 off.
Yeah, he was pretty active when whenever I was dealing to him, but not so active right now. But was he rewarded 2 pair there? Is that what I saw?
No, just middle pair, I believe.
Copy. King. Oh yeah, okay. King 6-8.
All right, King 8-6, 2 hearts, 3 ways. Tyler gonna go ahead and c-bet.
Yeah, 1 overcard to his pair. Much better? Sweet. All right, cool. Good to hear, good to hear.
Justin does call.
Yeah, comes along for the turn. Ace of diamonds on the turn.
Really a terrible card if you're Justin. If you're Justin, you're hoping maybe the guy's c-betting the flop with an ace-jack,
Yeah,
ace-queen, ace-10,
man.
ace-5. But now, like, it's all those bluffs now make top pair. Justin
Yeah,
recognizing
really
that. Now, Justin's going to put a king in a difficult spot here. And also still gets a little value from any heart draws. Well, bet's going to take it down on the turn.
Nice play by seat 9 Tyler there. That's how you play jacks for you chat spammers who say you don't know how to play jacks. And you have 2 overs on the board.
Bet, bet, bet.
Fire, fire, fire. And you're good. Much better, sweet, sweet. All right, good to hear, guys. Thanks for letting us know.
Yep, thank you. All right, Nick getting after it. 10-4 suited.
Makes it 1:05 to go.
It's going to get through.
Yes, it will. So Nick's been showing one of his cards, at least one of his cards most of the time. He doesn't show it this time. Is that a tell at all?
Yeah, you can imagine that one wasn't a good one without having to be watching the live stream. Mike Bove in the YouTube chat says, "Can we ask Russ what his stance on legalizing cannabis is?" He looks pro. Looks pro legalization.
Yeah, I would think he's pro.
Just sit down with him for any amount of time.
He's already had some comments on the featured table because he's been here for probably 4 or 5 hours with us now.
Oh, that's great. That's a treasure.
It's been a wild ride.
Listen, this is great for business.
Yeah,
Jesse's just in the back, kicked up. Oh, they got Russ on the live stream for 4 hours.
He's like, this is amazing.
Won't have to worry about hiring more people. The doors are going to be getting kicked in.
So it looks like we got a little 3-way action here on the flop. 7-7 jack.
Yeah, Gil just Gil. It looks like maybe Gil opened.
Yeah, I think
Nick
Gil
called,
opened.
Russ called, and then they get checked around. Or Nick just bets this Jack 7-7 flop. Okay.
And Nick's gonna get the respect again, getting all the fold around.
Yep, Gil doesn't want to. He doesn't want to get lower than Jason.
Do we ever like a c-bet there if we're Gil? I mean, we open up pre, right? But I guess we only have 400K behind.
Jack 7-7 isn't terrible. I'd probably rather just stick it in pre-flop.
Yeah, I think so too. We're getting a little short for it.
That's a hand where like some big stacks can call us with worse ace X. You know, big blinds can make some mistakes and call us with worse hands. So.
Sure, some king jack, king queen hands.
And getting it through and just winning the blinds isn't terrible, you know. But actually, you know, opening and then losing is really bad.
Detrimental to the stack.
Yeah. And it's not a type of hand that we open and then fold to a 3-bet because it's really strong. So let's just get it in.
Yeah,
it's not quite as strong. If you got ace king suited and you want to min raise, I'm okay with that because it's such a strong hand. But ace queen is just a little more susceptible.
Quad tens again.
Hear Russ say quad tens again. And Nick's threes are gonna be good.
Nick holding like a champion here.
Looks like Russ is gonna maybe try and take a stab at it.
Oh boy.
Ruh-roh.
See how much?
150. I don't think it gets through.
Not likely. Too many yellows over there for Nick to be folding. You win.
You win.
Russ says. You win.
That's my favorite thing to hear whenever I'm playing. Snap call. Oh.
2 words. That's all you want to hear.
I play the playa. Nick's pretty solid with the needles.
I play the play.
Yeah, Jeff Flowers says nice call. It was definitely a great call. On to Nick. Too many chips to fold. Yeah, I'm trying to control these spam comments. I don't know what's happening, but yeah.
They're going nuts in there.
They are indeed.
Oh, Nick VZ, welcome to the YouTube chat, sir. Welcome to the stream.
Absolutely. What's up, everybody? Hope you guys are doing well.
Russ here, opening the button. 6-4 offsuit. You're watching 1680 main event mystery bounty here at Best Bet in Jacksonville, Florida. I am Eddie Marskowski alongside Kirk here.
Yes, sir. Welcome. Hello, guys. Hello. It's a fun event to watch. I really do enjoy this. This concept, this idea of this term is beautiful.
Yeah, we're going to be seeing a lot more. Not just here. I think this is going to.
It's going to start blowing up.
Yeah. This creates a lot of buzz, you know, like you could feel it in the room today. There's a lot of buzz around that 50K prize. And, you know, we could potentially get bigger where there's even, you know,
yeah, maybe 100Ks, maybe 150Ks, who knows?
Exactly.
The sky's the limit at this point. I mean, this is our very first time running this, and we got 405 entries on a 1680 buy-in. You know, sky's the limit.
Yep, agreed.
Josh says, what is Russ wearing?
Oh, yeah, you know, Russ
is doing Russ things.
Yeah. Got to let you know he's here.
All right, looks like we got a little dealer change here. Jacob back in the box. Yeah, not too much table talk going on. You know, we are playing for 81K up top. It's as tense as it could be.
Okay, pocket queens here for Jason on the short stack.
Yeah, it looks like Jason loves to open up 3x at the pot. Woke up with kings last time, didn't get action. Wakes up with queens now and does not get action either.
It's only because I got a headache, man. I've been at this feature table all day. These lights are killing me. Sunglasses off, I ship it right over top of you.
I think since the sunglasses were up, I would have shipped it right over top. Nick's hilarious.
Jason's been with us since the first hour of the live stream. He was chip leader, and he's just like, man, I usually play with glasses, but I forgot them in my car. And he wasn't used to the lights and the cameras and all that, so he had to go run outside really quick and get them.
Yeah, it is bright, and honestly, it can get hot.
It gets toasty.
Actually,
it does get toasty.
Sweaty a little bit.
The only poker room in the world that gets a little toasty.
I mean, it's cool in the poker room, you know, almost 24/7, but under those lights.
Yeah.
especially, you know, usually it's just final tables. It's not often the feature table is streamed as well. So to be there for like longer than 3 hours, I bet he was pretty hot all day.
Yeah, definitely.
Man, and been able to keep his focus and make his way here, doing well.
Is that Cuban Carlos? How you doing, my man? That is this is Kirk. How you doing, bro? Who won the 50K bounty? Our very own Dickie Malone won it. It was so sick the way he won it too, because he's like, oh, number 22. Okay. He's like, this is my lucky number. I'm pulling out 50K, and he just binks it.
Yep. So it was his basketball number, his baseball number, his lucky
football number, his car number.
And he grabbed 3 different cards in there. He was like, that one, no, that one. And then reached even deeper. That's the one. He knew it.
He knew it. It's wild.
Gill's going to raise up the King Jack. 65K. He's on the short stack here. 350 behind. Nick gonna play a pot on the button. He's got over 3 million. He can do that. Flops a queen.
Yeah, does outflop Gill here.
Flop goes check, check.
Oh, third club on board.
Turn goes check, check. And Nick gonna have the best hand.
I got a queen.
Queen is good.
Gill gonna see the bad news. Another reason possibly just to open jam that one. Don't let the big stack come along with whatever he wants to.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Just gives Nick a lot of freedom to do whatever he wants, you know.
Yeah, he's a lot. Yeah, he could call off a ton of hands like that queen 10. Who else is there? Adonis is here, but he's doing this the camera work right now. So you got myself and Eddie for a little while. Yeah, we'll do some chip. We'll see the chip stacks in a little bit here. We'll play this hand and then we'll turn it on for you guys.
All right, Justin raises the button, ace jack, 65. Jason comes along from the big blind with the 5-6 suited. Pretty great flop for Jason here.
Yeah, Jason's gonna check and let Justin c-bet here.
This is a tough c-bet here for Justin, just because this spikes.
Yeah, this
everything
is all
the big blind
ranges,
comes
right?
along with. You know.
And now you get shoved on, and you're like, oh, well, there goes 70K.
And hands like ace high and jack high just fold out, where if you check back and maybe hit one of those on the turn, you could get paid. But yeah, easily, yeah, we see Jason just goes all in here.
World is yours, kid. World is yours. World is yours.
Jason now making some noise. He went from 300K to 755. He's looking all right.
Yep, just like he did earlier. He's
Yeah,
back on the come up.
absolutely. All right, let me put up some stats for us.
Yeah, he's 560. Yep. He was big chip stack. That's him right there. Legend. The myth. The man. Shoving it down your fucking throat. He did it. He gets a chance.
And you see Jason. He's up over that now. He just won that last pot. I mean, this may not be completely updated. He has up over 7 now. So Gill's the short stack. You see him. Gill has 350K. Looks like Nick just limps in here from the hijack. Justin limps the cutoff, king 10, and Russ checks the big blind.
That's very surprising. Ace 9, ace jack, king 10.
Nick just fires away at the king 8-7 flop. Does have the ace of clubs. Oh.
Yep, he's going to get raised by Justin here with the king 10.
Okay, let's see if Nick can find a way out of this. Not a great card for him. What's up, Jess?
We got the boss in the back room with us. Yeah, I mean, they're not really, there's not much table chatter, so, I mean, I don't really see a need to turn up the table volume, but.
Yeah, we got a focused group here. Nick's trying to liven him up. He just keeps talking to himself, but he's pretty entertaining. So he
is
can do
very
it.
entertaining for
We
sure.
need Russ to win some pots. He'll keep us entertained.
And Gil here again, just gonna open up a 65K with the ace 10 off. Not liking it too much.
Yeah, he's about at 11, 12 big blinds now.
Yeah, he's still opening it up. I don't know. But it looks like he's going to get through this time. I mean, what point, if we're Gil, are we starting just to open shove everything? Probably now, right?
Yeah, I would have shoved that ace queen. I would have open shoved that ace 10, especially in a bounty. It's like I don't want to give the big blind just a chance to call with ace 3 off.
Yeah, and just
call my bet and then just fold
you.
on the flop. I want him to go for that bounty and make the bad call. And then
Yeah, absolutely.
Get it out,
It's a huge incentive.
But everyone has their strategy.
Sure.
I see a lot of people. They they get a lot shorter before they start open jamming than I do myself.
Tell the boss that it would be awesome to have a $500 buy-in mystery bounty. Yeah, we might. I mean, we're open to the ideas of it for sure. Like we said, this is our first time running it, so we just wanted to pick up that 50K, make it look juicy. Who knows in the future?
We can be certain that we have piqued the interest, so they know we're interested in it. So they'll be looking to tweak it along the way and see if there's anything they can improve, or
Yeah, absolutely. We're always open to the idea. Let us know. Feedback, everything. Concerns, whatever.
All right, Jason's gonna raise up 2 6s here. He's got about 30 bigs. Russ, 8-9 offsuit, wants to see a flop. Wow, Gil folds the Jack-9 suited. See the two different styles there. Gil folds the Jack-9, Russ calls the 8-9 off. Nick's in there from the big blind with the King-Jack.
Yeah, he flops open-ended here.
Oh, interesting card.
Very interesting, because now Russ is open-ended. Yeah. 6 would destroy Jason. But Jason's going to lead out. Russ is going to come along for the ride.
This would be an epic hold if it goes call, and Jason
yeah.
somehow get the showdown. Oh no,
Wow,
Russ is like,
Russ is
no,
just gonna put on the pressure
I'm
right
not
now.
gonna call with 9 high. I'm gonna raise it up.
Now if you're Nick here, what do? You're at 300. You're at 3 milli.
Nick don't care. I'm in there.
And now the best hand folds. Jason's gonna be sick when he sees this river card. Oh, okay, never mind. He's okay.
Oh,
Nick
what a
just picks
card.
top pair.
What a card for Nick.
Nick cannot miss right now.
Russ sitting here with 9 high. He's got a pot-sized bet left.
So look, it goes check, check here.
Yeah.
King Jack, good.
Good, no trigger. He wasn't going to be folding.
Yeah. Interesting. So who are the announcers? You got myself, Kirk Chewy. I'm a live stream dealer as well as a commentator on some nights with Tournament Pro Eddie.
Yeah, good name.
Marskowski, yeah.
Eddie Mar.
No, Marskowski.
Eddie Marskowski. It's a tough one.
Marskowski. Gotcha. One of our regulars here. Always makes final table, I swear.
Usually, not this time.
Can't run good every single time. But, hey, I mean, we cashed, what, every event, right? It's pretty darn good.
Cashed 3 of the 4 I played, yeah.
It's pretty good.
And
Double bag.
Satellited into the main.
Sattied in. Got the first bounty of the day. It was a beautiful day for Eddie.
Yeah, it's a good day. No complaints.
Russian changes his run good for sure. He's lost every single pot he's been a part of now. Eddie Murr. That's exactly it.
Eddie Murr.
Eddie Monster. Okay, we're cool with that.
Just sneeze or something. It sounds close.
Nice to meet you too, Jacob. Thanks for tuning in, man.
Thanks, Jacob.
Small pair versus small pair here. 6s and 4s.
Mr. Freeze the Cooler, master of the dark arts,
I have a couple nicknames here.
crusher of souls and keeper of the bricks. Yeah, for everyone who didn't know.
We've done a couple dirty things on this live stream. I always forget you were there through the start when we were on Wednesday, Thursdays, Fridays. You used to commentate back in the day, every week.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Been here since the beginning. Allie McDeal.
Yeah.
Way back.
Miss Allie McDeal.
All right, blinds are at 30,000 big blind, 15,000 small. 7 left still.
You could write a book. I've had some wild hands. Yeah, there's actually a YouTube compilation of me and my coolers. Fun fact, it's like 30 minutes long, 40 minutes long. It's wild.
It's gaining. You're gonna have like volume 2, volume 3.
We do have enough for a couple more. One of our buddies, he was in the chat earlier, Jeremy. I don't know if he's still here, but he actually edited the video and we talked a lot about it. But now that Ryan, Big Country, is in production, him and I were talking about ideas about putting out videos like that. So we got some things in the work.
Oh,
I'm excited.
Yeah. I'm excited to see what comes out of it myself.
I mean, I've been dealing in the stream for just over a year and a half, and we've done some sick things.
All right, Nick over 4 million now.
Yeah.
Cruising right along.
Just doing all right. And Gil's going to open up 75K with 350K here with Queen Jack off. That's a yikes.
Yeah, I don't
11 bigs, right?
I don't love the open if that's our goal, just to open.
Yeah, now here we go. Justin with pocket 7's going to re-raise it. 3-bet, 300K.
Yeah, he's looking to get Gil all in here. Wow, Gil just folds.
Yeah, and he's just going to fold it. That's very surprising.
Hasn't been able to play a pot.
I mean, obviously we could see the whole cards, but I mean, we want to get it in there 100% of the time.
Well, we don't want to lose chips. That's what we can't do. You know.
Yeah.
We really want to play for it all, or fold and have our stack remain the same. We don't want to put ourselves in a position where we lose chips.
Yeah,
That's what we do when we min raise. We just invite people to call, and then if they outflop us, they can just win.
Sure. Yeah, interesting spot here for Gil. We like Nick. Nick's a regular. It's been a little bit since he's been on the stream, but man, he's always entertaining. Tyler opening up things with pocket sevens. We just saw 2 black sevens in Justin's hand. Now it's in Tyler's. Yeah, especially with the bounty implications too. That's what I'm thinking, Chris. Wow, Justin waking up with jacks here. Now waking up. That's 3-bet at 150 to go.
Tyler gonna see a flop.
Yeah, he's a little out of position, but hoping that Justin just woke up with the ace king or ace queen here. Oh, maybe not.
This gets checked 2 streets. You see if Tyler tries to take it away from exactly the type of hand that Justin have. Oh, Justin may not even give him the option. Yeah, probably just gonna be a check fold. Yep.
Yeah, the Hustler's going to have a big stream coming up. Should be very fun. A lot of content creators, a lot of big names. Tom Dwan, Phil Hellmuth. It'll be fun to check out after this stream.
Russ going full hoodie now. He's trying to get all the juju he can.
The hoodie is on. We do have VPIP stats. I could put them on after.
Jason 2-8 on the button here. He's gonna raise it up. This should be a hand good enough to go with if he gets 3-bet.
Just about 20 bigs. Doesn't look like there's any 3-betting hands.
Yeah,
Wow, I lied. Okay.
There's one right there.
All right, I lied. My bad.
Yeah, see, that's the pressure you get to put on it. I don't hate it here by Tyler.
Yeah, looks like it's
just a
quick
button
call.
raise. Yeah, Jason does make
Yeah,
the
it's
correct call. He doesn't even really consider laying it down. I
No
like
hesitation. That's good.
that. So we got Tyler finds himself in a flip.
Needs a 10 or a 9. 3 outs, and that is not one of them. Jason with a huge double up. Now sitting at 1.3 mil.
Okay, there he goes again with the comeback.
Yeah. Look at that. Now he's casually ordering for drinks for people.
Yeah. You guys want something? No, I'm not leaving action. I'm going to be here. I'm going to be here in a minute.
It's like perfect.
Feeling a little better now?
I mean, it's a huge one.
Okay, that's going to knock Tyler down. It's going to take about half his chips, I believe. A really big pot.
Yeah, I mean, now he's up to 45 bigs. It's massive. Tyler's still sitting on a pretty healthy amount, but definitely hate losing chips in these scenarios. But I think it was the right shove and then the right real call. Real quick call.
Yeah, especially with Gil with so many chips about to be in the big blind. Tyler's just hoping Jason would make some tight folds there to get the ladder, but unfortunately ran into near the top of Jason's range there. 2-8s is such a strong hand. Justin going to raise it up with the ace-jack.
Russ on the button with the pocket six is going to flat. Gil with the jack nine suited. Do we go long with this? It's probably our best hand we could get in the big blind.
Oh, yeah.
We probably just get it in here.
No, no, we don't want to get it in, I don't think. We have no fold equity. It's just, but let's see if we can flop something. It's so cheap. They let us squeeze in. It's a pretty perfect hand in this spot.
Okay, so just a flat here. Okay. Oh my God, flops the world.
Russ with a 6 here.
Yeah, he is open-ended.
Club coming off would just be terrible for Gil.
Yeah, it wouldn't feel very good.
Russ can't help himself. Russ is gonna bet the 6s in. Low board. Let me bet 150. He's gonna see the bad news in a minute.
And we are all in. And a quick call out of Russ here. He's drawing very, very slim. Oh my. Gives him a little bit more outs.
Oh wow, 4 or 6. So Gil is gonna play that short stack and find his double. Short stacks doubling up in back-to-back hands here.
Yes, they are. Short stacks will not go down easily. Well, and like that, Russ went from chip leader into this final table to the least, the littlest stack, 12 big blinds.
Yeah, Russ on the shorty now.
Kirk would have put a 4 on the river. It would have been dirty.
Add it to the list. Add it to the highlight reel.
So it looks like Jason's going to open up things here with the ace-9 suited and Binks middle pair here against Nick, who's going to defend in the big blind. Wow, Jason's going to bet, and we get a check raise on a Nick here with the king-7 off. That's a pretty interesting line if I'm Nick. Like, what am I representing here? Jack-10? Queen-10? Pocket 8s?
With Nick, it can just be anything.
Literally anything.
That's what the great thing about being Nick is he can have 9-3, 10-3.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. In the big blind, that's fair. And he's gonna get it through. Wow, Nick's aggression is just paying off. He has it every time, guys. Remember. Yeah, Russ has had 9 bounties, 2 2Ks, and then the rest 500s. Very unlucky. That's what I've been missing too. We haven't seen a bounty in a very long time, it feels like. There we go. All you can eat from Russ. Gonna stick it in there with the ace-7. Wow, Gil wakes up with 10s.
Well, Russ going to be at risk here.
Very, yeah.
He's Gonna need to hit an ace or some kind of straight to stay alive.
Some kind of 7-7.
Some kind of all spades or diamonds.
Some everything. Russ needs a ton of help, but we'll see. Let's see this board run out. Jack 6 of diamonds, need running diamonds, needs an ace or jack to take it.
Jack would be dirty.
Ooh, but Gil's
Queen's not going to do
good.
it. Russ is gone just like that.
Russ is gone. Oh no. Not the Russ train. No, not the lavender.
Russ and the cannabis onesie are leaving the building. And we have another bounty spin.
That is a bounty spin. Let's do it. And just like that, Russ is gone. 13.1.
$13,144. Not bad. Russ is a cash game player. He plays very little tournaments. This is a pretty cool result. I know he won it first, but you know, to never play and to still make it all this way and have the chip lead for so long, he should be proud of himself.
Absolutely. 7,500, I believe, in total bounty winnings. Easy game.
He was running terrible in bounties too. He had so many
yeah,
500s.
He had so many. He had 6 500s. It's crazy. Nuts. Russ is gone, so I'm gone. If Russ leaves, we leave.
1,000.
Oh, there you go. The bounty pulled was a 1,000.
1K. Yeah, and Gil, I mean, you know.
Gil's back in the game here.
Yeah, he's way back in it. We were just talking about him opening with less than 12 bigs, and, you know, there it is. He's doing all right. Yeah, not bad for 2 days of work. No joke. I believe it was 7,500 overall, Kevin.
So it's a 15 and 10, and then a bunch of 500.
Yeah, I believe there's only 15,000, a 10,000, and then the rest 500s, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
So still pretty, I mean, still something to play for, honestly.
15 and a 10K, that's not nothing to sneeze at.
Oh, yeah, so at the beginning of the final table, Russ wanted 2 bounties, and then the rest of them would chop it up, but it sounds like they're going to chop it up between 6 of them. That's a pretty good deal.
Oh, they're going to keep their own bounties here, so everyone have one last bounty.
So does everybody just draw for a bounty and they keep it, or do they chop it up evenly?
It looks like they're talking about chopping the whole thing right now as well.
Wow.
We might not get another hand in. Let's see the chip stacks. Can we get the chip stack?
I can. I could do that.
Nick with 4 million.
Yeah, commanding chip stack.
Justin and Tyler with 1.5-ish. Jason went right behind them, 1.4. And the 2 short stacks around 700.
Well, I guess this one's not too updated because Russ is out right now, and Gil did double up, so it's a little delayed.
This is skewed. Pay no attention to it.
Yeah, ignore that. All right, Jason C here with the ace-10 suited.
Nick fighting hard. Everyone played hard. Everyone deserves it. By the way, I'm the chip leader and I get the trophy and the most money. But no, everyone really deserves it. That's nice.
Yeah, I'd chop it up if I could with you guys, you know. I'd chop up the trophy 6 ways if I could, but I can't, so I get it.
So I guess I'll take it.
Yeah, it's only fair.
Oh, let me just bet this flop.
So it's kind of interesting if they want to run ICM numbers right now because obviously there's still pots or a pot going, so it could skew it even more. Yeah, I believe that's what they agreed on chopping the bounties.
Yeah, I think they. I don't even know. I don't know if it's official. They were discussing chopping the bounties.
Wow, what a turn there for Jason. Obviously, he has the best hand anyways, but what a turn for Jason there. Picks up clubs, picks up a gutter ball to queen. Yeah, I mean the chip stacks are a little bit closer than what we just viewed them as. So good for the players. We like to see that. They all work so hard for it.
Yeah, he's got 40K in bounties, and we're down to 17, so you got him by like 3K. A lot more work though.
So what was it, about 30,000 left bounties? 28. Plus, I'm sure if you pull the 15 and 10, they're going to pull taxes. So it's good that we're under that 5K mark. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that makes sense.
See, this is an interesting spot when people start talking chop, and then you're like, I don't know, should I get in here? I'm supposed to get in here, but we're in the middle of talking chop. I could really cost myself a lot of equity if I run into it.
Yeah, absolutely. How suspicious does this look if you're Gil? You limped under the gun with this hand, and now you're gonna just flat a raise. Looks pretty strong, especially for this board. It does look like Jason's gonna c-bet. It's probably gonna get through.
Yeah, interesting from both players here.
Jason C has 35K in bounties. Yeah.
Yeah, he got the 25.
He got the 25
early,
and the 10K.
And he scooped a 10.
I wanted to be known that my when I was dealing to him, those were the important bounties. I'm gonna get my cut, you know. Not a bad day if your name is Jason today.
6 left here. We've lost 2. King 9 suited for Jason here on the button. Good enough to raise it up. Gil got the trash and the big. Kevin saying, no way Nick chops the tournament. He was, I think he's the one who wants to chop the most.
Yeah. He wants to get out of here and have another drink.
He wants to say he won. And he wants to get
he wants
that,
a trophy.
He wants,
he wants a guaranteed trophy.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm a big hardware guy, as I know you are as well. We love the hardware. Mainly for your kids, though, right?
Yeah. Oh, listen, I get it. I'm not downing it. Yeah, I love the trophies. Mean something. The money comes and goes, but trophies absolutely mean something. Yeah, this is Eddie Marskoski in the booth. Chatter asking in the YouTube chat.
What's up, guys? It's Kirk.
Asking
dealer
who's
here at
with. Not even.
Dealer here with at Best Bet Jax, live stream dealer as well. What's up, Gary? Hope you're doing all right. You and your weird comments.
Mr. Freeze, master of the dark arts. Kirk.
It's a copy pasta now. Crusher of souls.
Crusher of souls. All right, Queen High here. Gonna top pair for Jason. Nick's gonna fire right out. Oh, it looks like he check raises here.
Yeah, check raise again.
That ain't gonna work.
10, not this time.
Uh-oh.
Wow, King gives a lot more equity to Nick here. Picks now is open-ended.
See what Nick does on this turn. He just puts them all in. It's pretty much the best turn card for him. Yep. Oh, and a 6 spot here for Jason.
He moves all in. I mean, Nick's the man that could do it with literally any 2 cards, right?
Yeah, there's so many draws out there. He could have 2 hearts, 2 spades, hands like this.
He's going to get Jason to fold the best hand.
Well played from Nick. I like the turn jam.
Yeah, absolutely. A little check raise into jam on the turn. That's gross.
Yeah, if we check raise that hand, I mean, we get that turn. We need to go with it.
We're going with it.
Look at everybody's stack besides his.
Bowling Dude says, I can't wait to get back into live poker. It's the best, man. It's the best. Live poker is the way to be. All right, Nick opening up his button again. Folds around to him.
Ace 6 of diamonds versus the 9-10 of Jason. He's going to see a flop for sure.
Ruh-roh. Flush on flush violence.
Jason getting a little short here.
Yeah, he is. Oh.
Oh, 2 diamonds out there. This could get interesting. 205 in the middle.
Yeah, Jason's going to check, and Nick's going to c-bet here. Makes it 55K to go.
All right. Jason avoiding catastrophe so
Oh
far.
God, and better just got better and better for Nick.
Doubtful Nick's going to fire this one again. He might just try to let the river come. No, he's going to fire. Jason doesn't have that many chips. You don't want to
scare him off too much, right? But I mean, Nick's MO is just to bet.
Especially when you block the flush draws.
Mm-hmm.
135. It is small. It's going to get
Get
called.
called. Oh, Jack of diamonds.
GG, Jason.
GG's in the chat.
This is worst case scenario.
Yeah, Nick's going to collect over 5 mil after this hand is all said and done. That's so gross, actually.
He even goes small, but he's not going to be able to. Never in a million. Nick just thinking about the
He's just like, when do I say all in?
Vegas and the Mirage.
He's already thinking about the hardware. And a quick call. Jason's going to get the bad news. What a sick hand.
No, it doesn't even show it.
Yeah, you have to show it in tournament play, unfortunately. Oh. Flush over flush. Nick went from top pair to nut flush. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. Jason is going to finish in 6th. That's $17,031. Really good finish for Jason. I played with him. He was short a lot of the day, too, with me. We sat next to each other for quite a bit. And then there were 5.
And there were 5. Wow. And now you hear
are
early
up.
blinds are up 40K.
How about Gil just hanging around?
Yeah, from 275K to whatever he's at now, over a milli. He's doing good.
Nick from Yuma in the YouTube chat. Thank you, sir.
NFY, what's up, Nick? Good evening. Hope you're doing all right.
Look at that. Nick with half the chips in play, over 5 million. No one else. No one else with even 1.5. That's commanding.
Nuts. Yeah, this has just been the Nick show. But I mean, I believe they decided to chop up the bounties, so Jason does pick up a little bit more than 17 grand. Feels pretty darn good.
That's right. That's right. So I guess when you get busted, you go take your bounty. we didn't get to see that one.
Darn. They're discussing chops right now.
Yeah, it looks like
60K.
Looks like they're talking about giving Nick 60,000 and have everyone else chop up the rest.
So what would that leave everybody else, like 35, 40K?
Nick gets 60K. Everyone else chopping would be 41,000.
That's a pretty darn good day.
800 something. So almost 42,000.
If we can confirm that math, I would. Yeah, if we can confirm that math, I'll agree to it.
So it looks like we're going to the ICM shop.
Well, I think
No, not an
this is-
ICM. I'm sorry, where Nick just gets a lot of it.
As long as we confirm the math is correct, I have 1 point. You're all. I know. I mean, it's real close. I mean, you're getting a good deal, but it's fun. I know you didn't want to chop in the first place, so we're getting an amazing deal.
Alright, so can you confirm that we're getting roughly 46
Alright, so
four of us?
you can ask him we finish the hand before you guys talk about chopping. So you can finish the hand and we'll do it.
I flopped the nuts here.
Jacob, the heads up.
But we're at 20 big blinds each, roughly. 20 big blinds.
He said we gotta finish the hand.
Okay, well, I'm gonna wait a second.
So like they're in the middle of the hand, but they're also looking at the numbers, and if the numbers are right, they're going to chop. Let's get this squared away before we go off the air. I don't want to leave you guys hanging.
Yeah, I mean, most of these players have multiple bounties, so, I mean, add that on top, and it's a great day for everybody.
In my older days, I would have wanted the trophy. Now I don't give two shits.
Yeah, Kevin, I think so too, but, I mean, Nick just wants the hardware. He wants it locked up. You know, anything could happen. He doubles up somebody and then doubles them up again. He's right back in the mix. I mean, we're happy for 2 days of work, 60K, plus whatever the bounties are. Who knows? He could still pull the 15K, right?
Somebody is. Somebody's gonna get it.
What would 46K be on the pay last week? What would 46K be up there on the pay?
Fifth is 20. Is that correct? If we did it now.
I mean, second, I think is
like 41 apiece.
Second's 57. Something like that.
Tell me.
Fifth is 22,340. I mean, what is
So we're plus 19.
Sorry, what is third? Or I guess scroll down.
I'm in. If you're in, 40, 20, that's like
Third is 39,844. Fourth is 29,620.
So third is 39,000. They're all going to be. Everyone else is going to be getting a little more than
Yeah, a little
third.
bit more than third. How could you not take that? Looks like they agreed to it. Chase is already suiting the cards. Congratulations to these 5 guys. Wow, oh, wow. Nick taking home the hardware. $60,000 for Nick. Plus whatever the bounties are. Congratulations, guys. What a hell
Great
of a
job.
tournament.
Yeah, absolutely. They chop up 5 ways. Nick gets the lion's share, 60,000 and the trophy. Nick Rayo, Jacksonville, best bet local.
Local, yep.
That's his 14th Corona.
At least, at least.
Corona Light, he says it keeps him light.
And there's another 15 to be had by the end of the night.
He ain't done yet, you know that. All right. Well, looks like that's going to do it
That's
for
gonna
us
wrap it
here.
up, yeah.
Best Bet live stream. I'm Eddie Marskoski.
Thank you, Eddie,
That's
for joining
Kirk
us.
Chewy.
Absolutely.
As
guys.
always, keep repping the nuts.
Have a great night, guys. Be good. Thanks for tuning in.